Good evening, you two talk about business, mate. Speaking, how can I help?
What you guys are playing at?
So, what was that?
Just wondering what you guys are playing at with me.
What do you mean?
Well, it's a long story. I cancelled my phone line with you a long time ago, and a month later I get a bill.
And that would be your 30-day notice period that we charge.
Sorry?
Your 30-day notice?
Yeah, and then we had a big row on the phone because I had no internet for 3 months prior to that.
Right.
You guys then told me I never cancelled it. Hear me out. You told me I never cancelled it. A month later I get the bill. I then phoned up, so I got a bill. You told me it was cancelled, and you told me that I'd never cancelled it.
Right.
We had a big row, and then I got another bill, 80-something quid, and then this went on and on and on. And I told you to cancel it the second time.
Yeah.
And then I got another 80 quid bill, and then you told me, well, you couldn't cancel it because I owed money on it. This is after clearing it down to zero, by the way. Right at the beginning, I phoned you up, cleared it to zero, paid it off. Sorry, this is what happened. I paid it off at the beginning to zero, and I asked you to cancel it. I then get a bill a month later, so I know 43 quid. I phoned you up again, I said cancel it. We ended up having a row on the phone, and I didn't pay you. And then I got another bill of 80 quid. This went on and on. You took me to court, which I've then... Yeah, and then I've paid you, and that was all cleared, and now you've just sent me another bill for 125 quid. Wow. You took me to court with Credit Style Limited, and I paid the bill, and I spoke to them then, and you told me this was the end of it. This wasn't going to happen anymore, and 2 months down the line, I've got a bill for 125 quid.
Right, I'm really sorry to hear that. What I'm going to do is let me gain access to the account first by passing you through data protection.
I know it's not your fault. I'm not upset with you.
Yeah, no, I totally understand where you're coming from. I understand where you're coming from there. You know, it's not fair, and it should have been done a long time ago. So I understand your frustration there. You're right. Can I please take down your landline?
The reason I cancelled it is because you put my business 10 grand in debt for the first time, and I fitted my own phone line.
Wow.
I mean, this that wasn't even from the start. When you installed it, you told your guy, you gave your guy an hour, and I told you guys on the phone it wouldn't take an hour to set it up. And I spent 8 hours here with your guy pulling cables. I mean, and then the second time when I wanted to leave and you talked me into staying by giving me fibre, and then 2 weeks later I had no internet and I lost 10 grand through my business. I lost 2 major orders over it. Wow. When the guy turned up, he just turned up to switch it on. He said, you got a fault on your line. I said, yeah, I know I've got a fault on my line. That's what I phoned you about 2 weeks ago. He said, oh, I'm not here to fix the fault. I'm here to turn it on. So I ended up fucking running, excuse my French, sorry, just come out. I ended up running those cables for you and removing the box. Well, I said to talk to him then, you're lucky I don't charge you for a day's labour. Do you know what I mean? But I carried on for a few months, and then, and then it's just, I phoned Credit Style first just to tell them, and they said, yeah, it's on here that I'd paid my bill off.
Yeah.
It didn't actually go as far as court, but it went to the debt collector, sorry.
Oh,
he threatened me with court, right? And it was...
Yeah, it gets a bit serious, doesn't it, whenever any business is resending it to debt collectors.
Yeah.
That's something...
Oh, yeah, exactly. I don't even own the business. I closed the business down.
Wow.
I don't even have the business. I haven't had the business for 9 months.
Right, let's do this.
So, as far as I'm concerned, I've already paid you for... And I wasn't even going to pay you then. It was only because the Credit Style Limited company offered me a deal. He said, look, it's not going to go away. He said, I can understand your frustration like you did. He said, I can see why you don't want to pay it. But he said, if you just pay it, this amount to pay, it will all be over. I mean, that was free, so I'll just pay it. Now, I've got another bill from you.
Yeah. Let's have a look into it. Let me pass you through data protection. So can I take down your landline number?
Yeah, well, I haven't got the landline number anymore, but it was 01424 55 2070. I don't actually have the 2070, so 2070. Well, so I haven't had the phone line for months.
Yeah, that's fine. But your records should still be on file. Just a quick one.
Yeah.
Can you confirm, please, the complete business name, full line of address again?
Proper cable company. It was Ponswood Industrial Estate, Phillips House, Ponswood Industrial Estate, St Leonard's on Sea, TN 389BA. The address was Leon at propercable.co. Just .co, sorry. Anything else you need?
I can't seem to find that with the number, unfortunately. What's your name again, if you don't mind me?
Leon.
Leon, right. I think that I'm accessing a different account here then. Do you have an account number?
The account number is 882.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want the full number?
Yes, please.
The last 5 digits. 882 0149 3917.
Ah, brilliant. I've got you here now. Just bear with me for a moment.
So I'm literally going to take this to the Ombudsman if this carries on.
100%. I mean, it's not fair. If, you've already paid and then you're still getting charged. Just a quick one. Could you confirm again for me the complete business name, the full name address and your postcode?
Yeah, it's the Proper Cable Company.
Yep.
Phillips House, Drury Lane.
Mm-hmm.
Ponswood Industrial Estate, St Leonard's on Sea, and it's TN 389BA.
Brilliant. And what's your first and last name?
Sorry?
Your first and last name, please.
Leon Whip, WHIP.
Nice one. And the payment method which you had with us when you were with us, Leon?
Direct debit.
Direct debit, let me have a look. Yeah. And the registered email address, please.
Leon at propercable.co.
Fantastic. I've got full access to your account now, Leon. Just bear with me.
I think we're in the same situation as why this all happened at the beginning. You guys haven't closed the account down again.
So did you ring us back and you got put through to... Oh, yeah, I can see here. The case here for cancellations. Just bear with me. Let me go over to the other department.
Yeah.
To quickly... But to be honest, Leon, I can see that you've got no active services with us.
No, I haven't had it for about 9 months. I've had a job for 9 months. I closed the company down and...
Right, give me a second.
It's in the processes of dissolving. Obviously, it's taken, because it's a limited company, it's taken quite a while. It didn't go into liquidation. Just went back to work because I was doing too many hours. I was killing myself. Well, I collapsed, in fact. I just got unwell over it.
Yeah. Let me go over to the cancellations team. I'm going to go and have a chat with them and see what they're doing.
Would you mind? Can you explain that I'm not paying this this time?
Yeah, 100%. Just bear with me, yeah?
Thanks, buddy.
Nice one.
What's your name, just quickly, sorry?
My name's Mert. M-E-R-T, Mert.
Mert, thank you, sir.
Yep. No worries. Just bear with me.
I know it's not your fault, mate. You know what it's like when you get an angry customer.
Leon, you know what? You've got every reason to be angry, and I don't have a problem with you, speaking to on the phone today, because I would be in the same situation if I was you.
Yeah. I'm not going to get anywhere shouting at you, am I? I mean, it's not your fault. You're just going to get put the phone down and resolve nothing. And I'm not like that anyway. I haven't really shouted at all since this.
No.
I had a bit of an argument because one of your guys was really rude to me in your credit department, or your credit department. They put me through to a guy, I think he was from Thailand or something like that, and he was really rude. That's
credit control. Who take
that was it.
Normally. Yeah.
That's right. And I was about to pay the 43 quid, and I did get the ump because he was really unreasonable and rude. And I did apologise to him in the end, but I did also tell him he could, stick it where the sun didn't shine, sort of thing.
To be honest, Leon, you've got no reason to apologise to us. We should be apologising to you.
I just want it resolved and that.
Yeah.
taken off, and I'll be happy. I'm not gonna. All right, thanks, buddy.
Bear with me. Let me see if that department's still open, because I think they normally close around 5:30. But I'll double check. Yeah.
Okay, mate. Cheers, buddy. Cheers, buddy.
Hi, Leon. Thanks for holding. I'm still looking into it for you. So just bear with me.
Okay, mate.
For a couple of minutes. Cheers.
No worries, buddy. Thank you.
No worries.
Cheers, bud.
Hello.
Hello, mate. You all right?
Hi, Leon. Thanks for holding. Do apologise for keeping you on hold for so long. Been to a couple of departments, had a bit of a chat with them. Also had a chat with my colleague to see, why you've got that charge. Now, I found that you left on the 4th of October. You migrated your services over, which would have meant that you were still in contract till 2020, October 2020. So, the £125 is the termination fee for 1 year. And then I've also had a look on your account, and I can see we had 4 invoices that weren't paid up until the 3rd of the 11th. And then you made a payment to Credit Style of £100, and then we actually waived off £33.42 of that balance. But these termination fees, we wouldn't be able to waive them, unfortunately.
Right, okay.
Honestly, really sorry to give you that bad news, Leon. But I can confirm that this is the end of it after this. But these termination fees are still valid, unfortunately.
Right, okay. All right. Cheers. Thank you. Cheers. Thank you.
Anything else I can do for you today?
No, that's it. Thanks.
No, really, Leon. Best of luck, yeah? You take care.
Thanks. Cheers, mate. Thanks.
Cheers. Bye-bye.
Cheers. Bye-bye.
We're doing everything we can to get to you. Thanks for bearing with us.
Hello, good afternoon. You're Emma from TalkTalk. How may I help you today?
Hiya. I was wondering what tariff I'm on currently. Could you just discuss that with me for a minute?
No problem. Could you please assist me by confirming to me your landline number so I can have a look at what you have?
See, the thing is, I have a landline, I'm assuming I still have a landline number, but I don't currently use it, so it might work, it might not. However, I've got an account number that you could use.
Not a problem. That would be okay. Could you please confirm your account number?
Yep, 1011
1011
89
89
30 61
61. Thank you. And your full name, please?
Sakina Begum.
Wonderful. Are you the account holder of this current account?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. Could you please assist me by confirming to me a couple of other security questions so I can fully gain access onto your account and therefore assist you further? Could you please assist me by confirming to me the first and third characters of your password, please?
First, A. Well, not it, but let me try.
And third?
And what other one?
The third.
I.
Wonderful. Thank you very much for that information that you've provided for me. I've successfully been able to fully gain access onto your account. So bear with me, please, while I have a quick look at what you have and see how I can assist you further.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so having a look at your current services within regards to your current package, you own our fast broadband services. So I'd just like to ask you a few questions to make sure, just to find out how you're finding your current services. May I ask you, within regards to your broadband, how are you finding the services?
I'm finding it pretty slow because I use more than one device and it takes quite a long time to connect. And it's pretty slow, so that's why I've called today, because I would like to see what you have on offer and go on a bit of broadband.
Lovely. So that is quite an inconvenience. I'll definitely try and see my very best and seeing to whether we do have anything faster to improve your speed as well as give you peace of mind whenever using the services. So based on what we have discussed, how many devices would you say is connected up to the broadband all in all in your household?
3 to 4.
3 to 4 devices. Are you the only person using your broadband services?
Yes.
Okay. And within regards to the usage, what do you say your day-to-day usage is based on? Do you do any downloads, uploads, any gaming, streaming, or shopping online?
Sometimes, yeah. Not a lot. We don't do streaming or anything like that. So is it possible to speak to my husband?
As long as you give him full permission to make changes, discuss, as well as access your account, yes, it's definitely possible.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
Wonderful.
Hiya.
Hello. Is it okay if I call you Mr. Begum, or would you like for me to address you by your name?
No, that's fine.
Okay, lovely. So I was just inquiring to how many devices she has available in the house, or she has informed me that it's 4. And I was also inquiring to how many, what is her usage, her day-to-day usage? Does she do any streaming, downloading, shopping or gaming online, or any banking online and so forth? What would you say the usage is based on?
A mixture of everything really, but mainly streaming.
Mm-hmm. I see. Wonderful. And based on the devices themselves, within regards to your devices in the household, I've noticed that there's no calls on the current plan. Also looking at your usage, so I wanted to inquire, do you have a landline connected up at all?
No.
Okay, that is fine, as we do offer an unlimited UK calls plan. This is for future purposes whenever you have a landline connected up, as it does allow you to make calls anytime to UK landlines and mobiles up to an hour, and is a 30 days commitment period. So within regards to the information that we've just discussed, I've noticed that you don't have any TV services with TalkTalk. So I wanted to inquire, Mr. Begum, to who's your TV services with?
Oh, we just watch Netflix, to be honest.
Okay, so you stream on Netflix. So you have a Netflix subscription, but it's not with anyone in specific like Sky, BT or Virgin. It's just Netflix.
No.
I see. And does your current television allow you to pause, rewind, catch up, as well as record?
No, but that isn't what I need, to be honest.
Okay, not a problem at all. I definitely do understand, as we do have an offer running at the moment with fiber, but it also comes with TV services, whereby for £25.95 you get a box that allows you to pause, rewind, catch up, record of up to 180 to 200 hours worth of record. It also gives you 80 Freeview channels, your BBC and video on demand. With this, your catch-up is up to 30 days from your favorite shows or whatever shows you've missed on or don't want to miss on. And within regards to this, it also still gives you talk to calls up to 180 minutes. Since you don't use your landline or have it connected up, that is not part of the plan. But based on the deal that is running at the moment, there is a once-off purchase for the box of £25. But apart from that, your bill every month will be £25.95 per month.
I mean, I've been searching on comparison sites, and I found the best deal with Vodafone, to be honest. They do...
including TV?
No, I don't even need that. I literally need the fiber optic because the internet is so slow.
Okay, not a problem at all. I definitely do understand where you're coming from. Like I said, this is something that we are offering you and presenting to you, as it's something that you can look into for future purposes. So based on what we have discussed within regards to your plan, we do have fiber optic running on its own at £21.95, giving you speeds of up to 38 megabits per second, giving you totally unlimited broadband, which is a faster fiber.
Okay, cool. That sounds like what I want.
Wonderful. So within regards to that, I'd like if you could please assist me with 2 to 3 minutes of your time while I tailor-make this package for you based on the information that we've just discussed, and I'll be back with the price and the length of the contract as well as terms and conditions.
Okay, cool. Is there any way you guys can do price matches or not?
No, we don't do that. We try and give you the best and cheapest deal we have available on our side. We can do comparisons within regards to speed and the function of the services that you'll be getting with that provider. But prices, matching prices, mostly we don't usually have the discounted prices available.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Before you talk about the contract issues, the current contract, when does that run out?
Okay, let me have a look at that for you. The current contract comes to an end on the 22nd of November, 2020.
Okay, cool. That's fine. Yep. Should we go ahead with the fiber?
Wonderful. So please assist me with that 2 to 3 minutes of your time. We'll be with you shortly. Thank you.
Sure.
Okay. Hello?
Hi.
Hello. Thank you very much for bearing on the line for me. My apologies with in regards to the long hold. I seem to be having a bit of a latency issue on my side. So within regards to the information that we have discussed, this will be an 18-month contract, fixing you for the length of your 18 months at the £21.95 per month for the length of that 18 months. Now, this does not include any additional costs, such as calls, as you've made it absolutely clear that you don't have your landline connected up and you don't make calls, local calls using your landline. So within regards to this, based on the information that we've just discussed, do you have any further questions for me?
No, that's it really. Just a simple upgrade on the speed, and we don't mind paying a little bit extra.
Okay, so I would like to take you through a couple of terms and conditions to finalize the whole deal within regards to this. So this, based on what we have discussed so far, I need to make you aware that TalkTalk is required to record this agreement. Are you happy to proceed?
Yes.
Okay, so you've chosen the Foster Fiber package, which comes on an 18-month contract, fixing you for the length of your 18 months at £21.95 per month.
Sure.
When you altered your minimum term, the monthly charges may change, and if they do, we'll give you a 30 days notice. Your fixed price plan will have no price increases within your minimum contract period. This does not include any books or any other extras such as films, calls, or calling features. Now, during your first 14 days, we'll be tweaking your speed to give you the best services with fiber. This means that you may see different speeds as well as occasional drops while we're stabilizing your fiber. There is no need for you to contact us or report this around this time, okay?
Sure.
Okay. Moving forward within regards to what we have discussed so far, looking within regards to your current plan, you've chosen to not add any additional extras on your package. Therefore, your total monthly recurring charge will include your fixed low price plan, which is your faster fiber speeds of up to 38 megabits per second, totally unlimited faster fiber, giving you peace of mind whenever using your services in the household, with a discounted price of £21.95 for the length of your 18-month contract, monthly recurring charge. Okay? Within regards to this, fiber usually comes with a set-up fee of a once-off cost of £60 that appears on your first or second bill. However, TalkTalk has provided you with a welcome credit of £60. Therefore, you will not be paying for this charge. There will be no other additional charges for an engineer or router delivery. Bear in mind, the router that you have is compatible with fiber. Therefore, you are not to wait or expect further equipment to be sent out. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, your estimated downloading speeds will be giving you an estimated speeds range between 17.6 megabits per second to 32.2 megabits per second. We give you the speed range. Your government speeds may vary depending on the quality and length of your line, your Wi-Fi connections, also so how many people are online at the same time. Now, your actual downloading speeds may lower than the range that we have given you, but your minimum guaranteed downloading speeds will give you a minimum guaranteed speed of 13.8 megabits per second. Now, if your actual speed falls below this, you may please contact us, as we will attempt to improve your speed. If you're unsuccessful in doing this within 30 days, then you will be able to leave your contract without any penalties. You will, of course, receive a welcome pack from us that will include information about your estimated speed, as well as what to do when you do experience problems. Further information about our services, as well as the Ofcom residential speed code, will also be available to you from our website. Okay? You can cancel any time up to 20 days from today. If you were to use any of your TalkTalk services within this time, then you will have to pay the relevant charges for these services. The contract will, of course, start before the end of your cooling off period, and if you were to cancel, you will be liable for charges between today and the date in which you cancel. Do you agree to this?
Yep.
Wonderful. So, within regards to this information, I would need your wife to please come on the line, as I need to update some of our contact details to make sure it corresponds with what we have on our end.
Sure.
Thank you.
Hello?
Hello, hi. Thank you very much for coming back on the line, Mrs. Bagum. So I wanted for you to please assist me by confirming to me your email address and mobile number. I need to make sure if it corresponds to what we have.
Yep, that's fine. My email address is sakina_begum786@hotmail.co.uk.
Thank you. And your mobile number, please?
07946 507867.
Wonderful. Thank you very much for this. And how would you like to contact you in regards to your contact preference? You have the options of email, letter, SMS, and telephone. You can choose one option.
Email, please.
Email. Wonderful. Thank you very much for this. So we will be using your email address and mobile number to keep you updated with the progress of your order or any future equipment sent your way. You can pass your husband back on the line. Thank you.
Okay, thanks.
Pleasure.
Hi.
Hello. Thank you very much for coming back on the line, Mr. Bagum, as well as for your patience. So based on what we have discussed so far, what will be happening next is that you will be able to track your order online as well as your account by searching TalkTalk My Account. We will be confirming all of this in an email as well as a letter in the next few days. Would like you to please read through all the information we sent to you, for it will have all the information you need concerning your order. Do you have any further questions based on this?
No. So, I don't need to do anything, do I? It will just automatically update eventually.
No, you don't have to do anything on your side. The engineer will be sent out to you by UK mail. The engineer will be going out to your local telephone exchange. This will be on This will be on the 11th of March 2020. The engineer will only be dealing with the local telephone exchange and the green cabinet. You are not to wait up or have to expect the engineer at the house, okay? Now, within regards to this, I'd like to, of course, also inform you that having a look at your current services, bear with me, please. Having a look at your current services, that TalkTalk would love to keep you updated with the news about our TalkTalk products, so to help you get the most out of our services as well as exciting offers too. Now, if you would like to hear about these things, we'd like you to please tell us how would you like for us to get in touch. Of course, you can change this preference at any time by logging onto your TalkTalk My Account Preference Center, calling us as well as chatting with us. I will give you options below, and then you can tell us what you prefer. Email, is that a yes or a no?
Kyle?
Yes, for email.
Email is yes. What about letter?
No.
Okay. Bear with me, please. Okay, so this is within regards to email. That's a yes. Letter, do you say yes or no? Sorry, there was a bit of a background noise.
No to the letter.
No to letter. Telephone, would that be a yes or a no? Telephone is on your landline, okay? Text messages on the mobile, that be a yes or a no?
No.
Push notification, that's your mobile pop-up messages, would that be a yes or a no?
No.
Okay, so just yes to emails, correct?
Correct.
Wonderful. So either way, we'll let you know about important things like your bills as well as updates to your services, and we'll not be sharing your details to any other third-party companies for their marketing purposes, or any other companies for that matter for their marketing purposes. You can change this preference anytime by logging onto your TalkTalk My Account Preference Center, calling us as well as chatting with us. We are required to send your welcome pack by post, but you may help us reduce the waste of paper by having us send this to you by email. How would you like for us to send your welcome pack? Would it be email or letter?
Please.
Email.
Just email, thanks.
Lovely. So just a quick recap. This will be the first of five on an 18-month contract, fixing you for the length of your 18 months at £21.95 per month, giving you totally unlimited faster fiber package. Your go-live date for fiber will be on the on the 11th of March 2020, whereby the engineer will be dealing with your local telephone exchange to install you on the faster fiber optic speed. You are not to wait up or expect, as the router that you have is compatible with fiber, therefore one will not be sent out to you. Do you have any further questions on what we've discussed?
No thanks.
Lovely. Would you be happy for me to process your order through?
Yes, please.
Okay. So within regards to, we will be confirming everything as I've said by email as well as letter in the next few days. Please read through all this information, but we'll have all the information that you need concerning your order. Before I do let you go, I'm not sure if you've heard, but then TalkTalk is merged with O2 within regards to mobile deals, whereby just for being a broadband customer, you qualify for getting a 25% off any standard SIM plan or handset deals with O2. Is this something you would be interested in discussing further?
Not right now, thank you.
Okay, not a problem at all. I've also noticed that the account holder, within regards to your current services, hasn't really registered herself for TalkSafe. This is an automated voice recognition system that is completely free of charge that allows her to recognize her unique voice as her password. Is this something she would be interested in registering for?
No, thank you.
Okay. Do you have any further questions for me based on what we've discussed?
No.
Okay. Well, it's been an absolute pleasure speaking to you. Everything that I've processed in my mind and on my side, and bear in mind the £60 setup fee for fiber that will be waived off for you. You will be receiving your welcome credit on that. So within regards to that, everything is set up on my side. I will be processing your order through if you don't have any further questions.
No, that's it. Thank you very much.
Wonderful. Thank you very much for your time and your patience as well. Do enjoy the rest of your services.
Cool. Cheers. Thank you.
Take care. Cheers. Thank you for calling TalkTalk. Bye.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye. Good evening. You're through to TalkTalk Business. Lauren speaking. How can I help?
Hello there. My this phone keeps on cutting out for some reason. So if it does, do you want my mobile number?
I can do.
Yeah, it's 07494.
Yep.
089997. This is the third time I've rang up today. I just want my internet fixing, please, for my restaurant, because all my tills and everything are on it, and I can't actually
take payments. Yes.
Exactly.
Can I get your landline number or your account number, please?
It's 019347027 707272.
7027. What was that? Sorry. 702.
1 second, I'll just get it up. 01934707272.
Okay, can I get your full company name, please?
Yeah, it's Bowley Smokehouse, but it'll be down as Daniel Condon.
And the address including postcode?
It's 10 to 14 Upper Church Road, BS23 2DT.
That's great, thank you. Can I get your first and last name, please?
Yeah, it's Dalton Whittle. 1 second there.
No.
Hello? Hello? Yeah, what's it regarding? Right, I've got to ring you back. I'm on the phone to somebody else. Sorry, my love. Hello, my dear.
No problem, sir. Could I just get your first and last name again, sorry?
Yeah, it's Dalton Whittle.
That's great, thank you.
Okay, could you just confirm the registered email for me?
Yeah, it's should be Daniel Condon 95, I believe, at outlook.com. 1 second.
So we do something different, I'm afraid.
Wait there. This is fucking ridiculous. I can't believe I've had to do this. This is the third time I've had to do this now, and then you guys hang up the phone, and then I have to ring up and do this again and again. And you guys ain't even giving us internet. We're paying for something that you're not even providing us with, and it's actually costing me a lot of money.
I do apologise for the inconvenience.
It's not an inconvenience. You're actually costing me money, and then you guys, like, we couldn't even ask for like a free month because like that's one meal. That's the equivalent of one meal. £30 we pay you, 30 odd quid we pay you a month. There's literally no point in us asking to get reimbursed because what's a month? Like, it's ridiculous. If we'd have went with Sky, we wouldn't have had this problem. There's people around here that's got Sky. We're the only idiots who's gone with TalkTalk, and we ain't got no internet, and everybody else is fine.
Okay,
it's absolutely ridiculous. And then I've rang up 3 times now. It should be on your record that I've literally just rang up and had to go through all this crap with somebody else. It's ridiculous.
I would appreciate if you wouldn't swear at me. It's not me who's caused.
Right, well then, can someone please do something about it? Because this is now, as I say, the third time I've rang up today. I rang up yesterday, and a woman said that an engineer was going to be out between 8 and 1 o'clock. 8 and 1 has passed, been and gone, and where is this engineer? Nowhere to be seen. And none of you know anything about an engineer. So what's going on? Like, I genuinely am perplexed as to what you guys actually do. Like, all you are doing is literally just answering the phone to me, hanging up on me, getting me to ring back, and then hanging up on me again as soon as I turn around and say there's an issue with this. It's ridiculous. I'm currently sat with no music because I pay for Spotify so that I have music in my restaurant. I got these high, top-of-the-range touchscreen tills all go through the internet. So the one thing that I depend on, you guys are messing up my business.
Right, as soon as I get into your account, I will be able to have a look into this for you.
Yeah, that's fine. 1 second, I'll get the email. You want the email again? I'll get the email. No problem.
No problem. Thank you.
Okay. It's just absolutely ridiculous, and I think that it's ridiculous. Like, you should be able to do something. They should, like, just turning around and being like, oh, well, you know, I don't know, we've got to allow 48 hours. How lazy are your engineers that they can't get something done within 48 hours? Like, seriously. You get a thing, you get a problem, you sort it out, that's the problem done. If you can't handle the workload, then you shouldn't give this many people internet, because you clearly can't handle it if you're allowing a business, which is quite a large, I mean, I'm not being funny or anything, but we would have been with you for the duration of our thing, but we're now going to go to Sky because you guys suck that bad. Like, we've had you guys for a week. 1 week. It's all going to be on the record. It'll all be on the record, and I do hope that you do record this conversation and play it to some people, because they need to know what sort of company they're actually getting involved with, which is a whack one. I'm being serious. You guys cannot turn around and say that you're a good internet provider if you don't even provide internet when people are paying for it. I've got to pay my bills. You guys are affecting my bills. Who's going to pay my bills? Are you going to pay my bills? You ain't got to pay my bills. I need money coming through that door in order to be able to pay my bills, in order to pay my staff, which are sat around here not being able to do nothing because you guys haven't provided the service that you're supposed to provide. I've been on this phone now for nearly 2 hours. I've got nowhere.
Yeah, I can see why that would make you frustrated. As soon as I get this email and your payment method, I will have full access to your
direct debit. We do direct debit, and it's Daniel Condon, and then some numbers. 1 second.
No problem.
It's Daniel Condon 951 outlook.com.
That's perfect. Okay, so I've got full access to your account now, so I'll just have a look into it for you. Okay.
Do you have a billing address? Because I think my partner is going to want to send a bill to you guys for every day that we're losing money, and for all of the staff that we've paid that is just sat around doing nothing, and the electric that we're wasting, the gas that we've wasted, the food produce that I've wasted, sat around here doing nothing whilst you guys have literally done nothing. You've literally done nothing. I rang you up last night, and you said that you'd be around today at between 8 and 1. That is what you said to me on the phone. It will be recorded because you guys record every conversation you say, so it should be recorded. You should have it jotted down. There should be a record as to who actually said that, and if that is a lie, they should get fired, shouldn't they, because they're not doing their job properly, aren't they? You can't turn around and say to someone that you're going to be in at a certain time, because then they wait in all through that period of time, and then when you don't show up, that is a massive, well, that's just bad business, surely to God. That's bad etiquette. If I turn around and tell somebody and it's a business meeting and I turn around and say I'm going to be here at this time, I make sure that I'm there at that time.
Yeah. So
that is bad etiquette, isn't it? You'll agree on that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, well, it's not that the person lied to you. I'm reading Openreach's notes now, and the engineer yesterday was cancelled.
Why would they have cancelled the engineer?
It doesn't actually, because they needed to book a different engineer. So they accidentally booked a ADSL engineer when you're a fibre line, so they needed to book a fibre engineer. So they've rectified that, and they've resumed for an appointment the 6th of the 3rd, a PM slot.
The 6th of the 3rd?
Yeah, tomorrow.
Tomorrow. So tomorrow I've got bookings, because it's a weekend. I've got bookings all through the day. I've got bookings the next day, and I've got bookings for a Sunday roast. There is a very high likelihood I'm not going to be able to get payments, is there, in there?
Well, I
couldn't. Well, no, it's just a simple thing. I mean, like, the chances are is that they're not going to show up again, and then things. So, like, I can't believe that I've had to wait 48 hours just to think. Well, we've literally been here like all day, and I haven't been able to take a single penny. I've had to turn around to people and tell them to go to a cash point. Well, cash points are in town, and what also is in town? More restaurants. So they're not going to go to town and then walk all the way back here to eat, are they? It's supposed to be convenient. It's supposed to be convenient. We're not convenient because we can't take card payments. That's inconvenient, which means that they're going to go elsewhere for a more convenient service. Do you understand where I'm coming from?
Yeah, I do understand where you're coming from, but it is Openreach who deal with the appointments. Unfortunately, we're just...
Right, okay. So who am I sending the bill to then? Am I sending the bill to you, or am I sending the bill to Openreach, or what's going on?
You can't send us a bill for your gas and electric.
No, I'll send you a bill for loss of earnings. I'll send you a bill through loss of earnings. And I can do that, and I will do that, because that is...
As per our terms and conditions, we don't cover for loss of earnings. We just cover for loss of service if it exceeds further than 10 days.
Right, okay. Well, we'll see about that. We'll see. Do you have a complaints department, or am I just stuck chatting to you?
No, I could log a complaint for you.
Yeah, please, if you can.
Okay, just 1 second.
If I get on to Openreach direct, will they be able to sort it out?
Well, they've already booked
Openreach is with Sky as well, aren't they?
Yeah, everyone apart from Virgin Media is contracted with Openreach. Virgin Media have their own engineers.
Okay, that's fine then. So I can do that, and then I can cancel it with you guys and just go straight over to Sky, can't I?
Well, you are currently in contract with us.
Yeah, I know, but the contract usually has like a get-out clause of about 14 days. We haven't even passed that yet. So, and I'm sure that I have grounds.
It was the 14th of February.
Oh, right. Well, I'm sure I have grounds to... Yeah, but it took you quite a long time to actually install it. so we've only had internet for about a week, and it's already fixed. Don't worry about it. I will be able to get out of this, no problem, because you guys are not providing the service as per your contract. So we do have warrant to just leave the contract. I know that for a fact. You can say whatever you like, but we're not tied in with you guys for anything because you're not providing the service which you guys have actually said that you would provide. So, and you're actually losing us money, which again, I'm not going to want to think. I've turned around to you and I've said like about this, and all you've turned around and said is that I can't sue you because it's in your contract and blah blah blah. Well, also what's in the contract is that we should have internet. We don't even get broadband or anything like that. There's nothing to do with TV or anything. All we want is one service of you guys, internet, and that's not being provided, is it?
Yeah, unfortunately we can't offer a fault-free service. No internet or broadband provider can.
That's fine, but all of our neighbours who have came in and obviously seen the massive ball up of our internet have turned around and said that they're all with Sky. They have no issues. We're the only idiots who chose TalkTalk, probably because my partner was trying to save a bit of money. But if you buy cheap, you buy twice, don't you? So that's probably what's happened there. I'd rather pay a little bit more and actually be guaranteed a quality service rather than this. So, yeah. I'm just gonna wait for the OpenReach guy to come out. The OpenReach guy will sort it, and then we're going to go with Sky instead. But I'm going to have a chat with my partner, and he'll probably have to cancel it because he's the one who all of it's in the name of. So I'll just get him to cancel it, and then we'll go over to Sky because we were planning on doing that anyway after this.
Right. So just in order for me to finish dealing with this complaint, I do need to go and speak to a manager about it. So am I okay to just pop you on hold just while I go and speak to my manager?
Yeah, no, that's absolutely fine.
Problem.
That's absolutely
Thank
fine.
you.
Okay, bye-bye. It's not going to come tomorrow until 6 in the PM. Tomorrow. And he won't fix it. Won't fix it. Yeah. There's apparently some school chat to a manager. I don't know what about. I just want her to cancel it, and then I can fuck off and I can go get Sky. That's what I want. We want to go with Sky anyway because we're getting TV eventually, so we would have had to split the bill anyway. Right. Sky will literally come out within days. Yeah. Sky comes out quick. We don't even need them to come out. We don't need them to come out. It's OpenReach. All they will do is they will send out a router and we'll just plug it in. You don't even need to come out. The only reason why they'll need to come out is to reconnect the OpenReach line. But they don't need to do that because we've got it. Because these days are doing that.
there. Thank you for holding. Okay, so the last part of this complaint template that I'm just filling out now is the resolution that the customer wants. So you said you wanted to send us a bill for what?
Pardon?
So the resolution that you would want, you said you wanted us to pay for your gas, electric, all that. So what?
I'm going to send that separately because it's nothing to do with you anyway. It's above. You're just taking the complaint suite out. I'm not being funny or anything, but you are. Yeah. So I'm going to take that further. I don't really feel the need to discuss that with yourself at the moment.
Yeah. Where would you take that though? Because our complaints procedure, so I have 5 days to sort this complaint out. If I can't come to a resolution with you, then that goes to my manager. My manager then has 48 hours to come up with a resolution with yourself. If he can't, then it goes to our back office complaints department. That's just our complaints procedure, you see.
Right, okay. Well, no, I just, to be quite honest, my entire till system relies on internet because obviously to pay, I have the wireless, card payments because obviously it's a table service. So we shut up a bill, assign it to a table at the end of the meal. The waitress goes over, she pays the bill. They pay the bill, sorry. They can't do that because we have no internet. The tills themselves rely on the internet because we update them whilst I'm at home. I update them and prices and stuff like that. So every day it reloads itself off of a cloud sort of thing, like the Apple Cloud sort of thing. It's not the Apple Cloud, but like something like that. Yeah. It downloads it every day. So every day when you turn them on, it comes on. It hasn't been able to do that. My music is done through Spotify, which requires the internet in order to be able to do it because it's played constantly off of an iPad. Literally, all the front of house requires internet. Right now, we're sat in a restaurant with no music. I've got food on, but unless they come in with cash, there's no way that I can think. It's just a massive inconvenience, love. It's a massive inconvenience, and it's all down to the internet.
Yeah. Right, so what I can do is I can leave this complaint in my name. So I've got, as I said, I've got 5 days to come up with a resolution with yourself. If I don't, that will then get passed on to my manager, who would then give you a call if I'm not able to come up with something for you.
Yeah, that's fine.
No problem.
No problem. So is there anything else that I can do for you while you're on the call today?
No, I just, so they're coming tomorrow, are they? What time, roughly?
So it says it's a PM appointment. You put that you could only do a PM, so it will be between 1 and 6 is what it says.
Okay, that's fine.
No problem.
All right, thank you very much for your time.
Thanks a lot. Bye. Bye.